Add this log to the fiery list of pointless raging debates that will never end. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Many will go the extra mile to declare that it is. There have been people writing dissertations and research papers trying to convince the apathetic that it is a Christmas movie. Now, do I think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie? No. In fact, all of the films that I have held near and dear to my heart over the past 4 decades, none of them are. Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, and Batman Returns are a few examples, because they were released long before the holiday. Lethal Weapon, March of 1987. Die Hard, July of 1988. Batman Returns, July of 1992. All of them were summer blockbusters that had the holiday season as a backdrop. None of them revolved around that age-old message of the season of peace on earth and goodwill towards men. Far from it. Explosions, violence, swearing, and that so-called toxic masculinity. I am also going to throw an 8 count of holiday films I enjoy and also deem them not Christmas movies. I'll start with the innocent family films such as A Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, and Home Alone 2. Sure, they take place during the season, but each were unique in their themes. A Christmas Story is about remembering the greatest gift one could get in their childhood regardless of the day. For Ralphie, it was a pretty powerful BB gun. Me, in 1988, it was a Sega Master System. Christmas Vacation dealt with Clark Griswold wanting to have everything perfect for his family, and in true Griswold family fashion, it goes hilariously sideways. I don't know. I never really saw the first Vacation film, and I saw European Vacation in the theaters when I was very young, and I don't even remember it. The first 2 Home Alone films had the runt of the McAllister family pretty much act like a pissant, but he develops into a resourceful kid. With the credit card fraud, inadvertent shoplifting, booby trapping every square foot of his house, I get Kevin's reasoning. He was being the man of the house and defending his castle, at least in the first film. In the second film, the city of New York was his playground and nightmare. While these 4 are loved family classics by many, they aren't Christmas movies. They are stories with the time of the year as a backdrop. Then there are the raunchy R-rated films I get a good chuckle no matter how over the top they are. Bad Santa, A Bad Mom's Christmas, Friday After Next, and Office Christmas Party. I'll work backwards. OCP was about a doomed family business that needed something to save it. Kinda sounds like a film on some sort of greeting card channel. While A Wild Party was the backdrop and build-up, it was a bunch of crazy stuff happening. Friday After Next and A Bad Mom's Christmas were sequels that had the holidays as a backdrop. For the third Friday film, Craig and Day Day had to get their stolen stuff and their money back or get evicted from their apartment. It was another goofy Friday film that will never touch the first one, but I still enjoyed it. A Bad Mom's Christmas deals with Amy, Kiki, and Carla having their own mommy issues. Amy's mom was an insecure perfectionist. Kiki's mom was a desperately clinging widow. Carla's mom was a gambling addict that even my own frugal mother would think was far gone. Raunchy humor aside, it was still a great film that I'll watch with my wife. Finally, Bad Santa. The one on this list that possibly could be an Ebenezer Scrooge redemption arc. You have a boozing, swearing, deadbeat degenerate posing as a mall Santa, assisting his fittingly elfish companion in pulling off a heist on Christmas Eve. But as the film went on, Willie would actually get things that gave him purpose. Having a girlfriend and reluctantly looking after a kid whose self-esteem has repeatedly hit rock bottom. At the end, and a police chase, Willie's a changed man. He sort of leaves the life, has a job and a stable life, albeit in someone else's house. Then they had to release a sequel to screw that up. What I'm trying to say is you strip the setting of the stories being days from December 25th, they're merely stories. For all we know, all these films could have had taken place on any other holiday. But the writers decided to set these stories during the month of December. Now, if you want to binge watch these films from the day after Thanksgiving until Christmas, you're more than welcome to. But none of these are Christmas movies, especially Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, mother trucker!